second finals. It was a sweep for 100 Thieves. Just last split one, sweep for Team Liquid again.
Let's see if 100 Thieves on the way out, even though they do not have the career head-to-head against Team Liquid or the career head-to-head between coaches Golden Glue and Spawn, can definitely end Team Liquid's season here. Kobe.
Yeah, you could get the last laugh and then just leave the room.
Yeah.
Drop your mic. I'm out. See ya.
You'll never get a chance to that's like when you play your friend at a fighting game. They beat you 9 times.
Yeah.
You win that one. You're like, all right, I'm done. I'm good. I'm satisfied. But we joke about it. It does mean a lot to the 100 Thieves fans. If you talk to them, they're like, no, this is the rivalry. This is the match that means the most. And a 3-0 would be poetic for the Thieves. Catch up on what's going on in draft, though. Already going into Game 3, champ pools are starting to get pinched. We mentioned Dhokla and what he's been playing topside, but also APA. I mean, things like the Ziggs, the Annie already gone. Immediately, I'm looking at things like Taliyah then. That's kind of what Team Liquid leans towards on blue side.
I'm also just seeing, like, this late into the Fearless series, Team Liquid's really stuck on bans. Like, the Yeon, Gwen have just been banned every game at this point.
Yeah.
They're not going to give them through in any elimination point. The Bard is a little bit strange that they're banning it so much because CoreJJ is an amazing Bard, but they just want to take it off the table. It appears that way.
Let's see what they want to go for. Again, I'm thinking Taliyah. That would be my top.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a lot of this hover over Qiyana, and I just hope that somebody locks this in. Because I want to talk about Qiyana so bad right now, but we're not going to get it. So I'll be a good boy. We'll just talk about Varus instead.
Oh, so Varus has
big dogs.
575 range.
He's staring at us.
Yeah, okay. I thought he always hovers Akshan.
No, he gave us the I'm watching you to the camera.
Okay.
That was great. I don't know who that's for. He's, I think, hovering Akshan for somebody. Maybe he's taunting someone in solo queue right now.
Buddy.
Hey, I'll take it. It's going to be Sivir instead. All right.
Okay, farm up on bottom side here for FBI. Sivir has risen in popularity to be the answer here. What is it going to be? River? Oh, man. The signature Jarvan would be really fun. He has had such a good series so far on the Xin and on the Trundle. But looks like we grab our blind pick first here with the top lane dwindling.
I don't want him taking his jungler that early. River's been cooking too hard. Give him the counter pick. Need a little bit more low mobility champions before he's going to throw down with the Jarvan.
And it leaves Taliyah still available. Yeah,
Is it a Taliyah Vi day?
Vi's banned
It's a Taliyah
already.
day.
Yeah.
Not a Vi day. Vi's banned every game. Taliyah Qiyana day, maybe.
Ooh. Don't lose hope, Kobe.
Okay.
Keep believing.
You made me, I got excited there.
As somebody once said, the faithful shall be rewarded. I think that was about Qiyana getting locked in.
Yeah.
If I remember. Something like it. Either way, it is the Taliyah for APA. Again, the champ pool to be expected. As it gets later in the series, that's when you start to get a little more worried for Team Liquid. But as of right now, it still seems like comfort. They get the Varus for Yeon. They get Taliyah for APA. Won't be surprised to see now a jungler for Yuuji picked up here.
And do they feel confident to bring back an impact to Jax? I know a lot of people don't want to see that, but could be an option for them. They do want to get the Poppy early on at the very least. Still flexible here for either Yuuji or CoreJJ, but when it's on a team here like Team Liquid, you usually think of CoreJJ, Poppy. He's a level 1 menace on it, you know, goes to attack enemy jungle. Maybe that's their route in this game, is have CoreJJ level 1 go kind of mess with River early jungle clear and try and take down on that.
Yep. Try and get some early push with Varus.
But it's a Sejuani.
Move CoreJJ in. I mean, for what it's worth, if Yuuji has the games on the Poppy, he'd be able to play it, but he's pretty much only played the AD Bruisers so far. There is an AD Bruiser Poppy build you can do with the Sundered Sky, so he could still make it fit, but you're right, Kobe. I still feel like it's a CoreJJ pick.
Either way, it's going to be the Sejuani for River. So we were talking about how he's been cooking. It is just kind of primary engaged tank for River this time around. And with Renekton and Sejuani with then the Sivir behind, that's 2 pretty big health bars to create space for the AD carry.
And it makes it hard for Impact top lane because, well, very few 2v2s can they go for that's going to win versus a Renekton Sejuani 2v2. So should be 100 Thieves here with some top lane jungle skirmish power. And they're banning out what they think Impact would go for, which would be like, I'm not going to try and be your 2v2. I would just tank and scale, take away the Ornn option from him. I think that is wise.
Or even lane swap. I mean, Team Liquid oftentimes do go for that around the 5-minute mark. They'll get their lane swapped around. So having something that can survive alone in lane is a priority for Impact, but not the Ornn. Let's see what else 100 Thieves bans away. It's the Braum taken off the table on Team Liquid side, meanwhile. So trying to remove some of the defensive options that help Sivir scale for free. Rel!
Okay. They're just not convinced of where the Poppy is going, which is smart and respectful. Wanted to get rid of potential game-winning engages from both the Ornn and the Rel. I mean, knowing that Team Liquid looked so hesitant in their engages last game, getting rid of the very nice telegraphed engaged champions, I think, is also just smart by 100 Thieves.
And the final Victor ban comes out from Team Liquid because 100 Thieves have yet to lock in their counter to the Taliyah. Let's see what Quid has in store for us. Cassiopeia hovered. I do love it when the snake is locked in. A lot of damage for the team. This one causes me a little more anxiety. That one we don't talk about, as now it's 100 Thieves just playing around, deciding what they actually want to go for here at the end of the day.
Gotta say, there's probably been more hovers per pick than in any series I can remember.
Ooh.
They're cycling through so much stuff.
Okay, a Ryze will be the answer, presumably, with the phase rush here for the extra dodging. Should feel pretty nice. And now we get the full reveal from Team Liquid. Where's your Poppy going to go? Is it going to be the Jax that I was talking about? A lot of people don't want to see that from Impact.
Azael doesn't want to see it. Like a
lot of people.
Really tall guy on the analyst desk. Every single time he plays Jax. Hates it.
Going through his options.
I mean, surely Fiora's better, right?
I think he would hate Fiora the most.
Gangplank locked
That's
in.
actually, this is an Impact Classic, so I think that this one is actually playable here. Of course, you do have to worry about them like building for a dive. But you can also like go for lane swaps and farm it out here. And level 1 Gangplank is actually stronger. You know, with your passive, you can try and push Renekton off of the minion wave, so Renekton doesn't get access to building Fury early on. So this is actually good. This is an Impact champion. And we'll see how they actually play. CoreJJ is doing some talking and some smiling, so
I think
maybe he's like, hey, I'll send my Poppy up there. Don't worry if they try and dive you. I'll come with Poppy. I'll defend.
I think something broke. Because the draft that I was in on my PC is gone.
Oh.
And I'm also hearing the producers have told me Gangplank wasn't intended.
Oh, no.
So the question is...
All of the ability names for
I actually
nothing?
kind of like that.
But intent is an interesting word here. I wonder how they're going to rule this, because if you notify... Like, if it's a mistaken pick and you notify before the other team picks, oftentimes it works. But if you, like, click it and press lock in, like, I feel like you have to play it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what happened.
Well, you're
for league
making
officials.
up scenarios now.
Yeah. Because I don't know which one of the things that happened.
The funny
They
thing
declared
is...
Nautilus was their intended pick.
Oh,
so
interesting. Okay. Well, the funny thing is, I mean, we don't hate it because Impact's also known for this champion. Like, I think back even like 2016, him playing it a lot.
The big thing, though, is if Nautilus is the intended champion, then that is a either jungle or top lane even Poppy.
Yeah, yeah, looks like that's correct. And they're going back and drafting and flying through the picks. So it feels like the litigation has probably been done. It looks like it's going to be a Nautilus.
What chances would you give for an Impact Poppy?
10.
10 out of
So
what?
just barely double digits. You were just
Wait,
squeezing
is that a
over the line.
1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. What about you,
1 out
Kobe?
of 10. Okay, okay.
I think it maybe like, I think a little bit more. I'm going to go like 17%.
How are we going to see which one of us is right?
So we got 1 out of 10. We got 17%. I'm going to go, 0.5. There we go. Just to make it even more confusing here. All right, back into it. Let's see how fast we can get through. Don't need to hover champions anymore. Although I will note, Yeon did hover a lot before that Gangplank was locked in. So
Okay,
maybe still going for the record.
We'll just fill it in, everything all the way up to number 4 Nautilus getting locked for
listen, if this isn't a big encapsulation of what's been going wrong for Team Liquid, I just got the down low on what happened.
Oh, the story? Okay.
Yep. They were going to pick Gangplank anyway on 5th pick.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but
it
they
is,
picked them in the wrong order and were like, oh, we did it wrong. Let's drop out. But
No
they're
way.
going to have the same
No
picks.
way.
It's going to be
What?
Gangplank
that actually pisses me off.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That actually pisses me off.
I'm just saying, this is what happened.
And then APA walked out of the bush, right? Is that the end story?
And then he gets hit by Kasante skew.
Holy.
Oh, and then the Thieves get away from the Sirens. There we go. I mean, if that is what we actually see here, that's going to be crazy. But
Yeah, it's
either
going
way,
to be Nautilus Gangplank.
I mean, we
Maybe
were talking
in that
about
order.
the GP
I swear to
making
God.
sense in the composition. So, like, I guess all those points we made stand on the bright side, Kobe. There we go. We don't have to, you know, think about a
You're
different
not cheering me
champion.
up, though.
Think about a different pick.
You're-
Trying my best
Aren't you
here,
happy that
everybody.
Impact's playing Gangplank, Kobe?
Well, I guess I don't have to repeat everything that
Now
I said
CoreJJ
before.
lets
there
you
you go.
trade someone for the Nautilus rather than not having to
This
trade.
is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I like
How
what you
does it-
said, Jed.
Somebody get Mark Z out here. I
They
don't
got
know, man.
skittish. They thought the draft was wrong, so they just put out real quick.
I mean, Jed, I don't know how much you were joking about it. I feel like there's some truth. That might be a microcosm of what's going on in-game. The communication from Team Liquid, panic.
You're on a hair trigger, man.
Decisions. Yeah.
I know.
Ooh, Renata, though. We hadn't seen the final pick from 100 Thieves yet. Renata Glasc is going to be locked in to pair with that Sivir. I feel like we broke Kobe here.
I'm taking deep breaths now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
We want
that's
to
good.
spend longer in this series.
Yeah,
Like,
it's all good. We're going to get onto
It
the
was
rift.
going too fast.
it's going
Summoner's
too
Rift.
fast. This is the last TL 100 Thieves. Don't you want to soak it in?
People always talk about Summoner's Rift, you know, as causing them anxiety, but it's actually very calming for me. So as soon as
Okay,
we get onto the
Nice.
rift, I'll be okay.
You'll see the tranquil
Yeah,
green.
as soon as we get
You'll hear
in,
the
I'm
music.
home.
Draft is just the stressful part because you never know. You can go through a 10-minute draft and get dodged at the last second. That's
Yeah.
what just happened to
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
But it was for actually no reason. Like, we just had to go back in and then play the exact same game with the exact same picks.
Yeah.
Well, either
I was
way-
on the edge of my seat. Now we get into the game, and we'll be in Summoner's Rift, nice calming waters of the river. Exactly. Take a deep breath here. TL, that's what they need to do. Take a deep breath, focus. Maybe they had a little bit of extra focus that they were able to do here. And try and push us to some more games, because for the beginning of this series, 100 Thieves have just ran it. They have run the game in a good way, not in a negative way.
They haven't ran the early game. So,
Okay, there's that. But it is the last job for 100 Thieves here. Now we got to encapsulate the last job being the lower bracket, though. I mean, we kind of
Sure.
set it up for this match, but at this point, they're on match point and ready to take this one 3-0. And, oh, look at that. As of right now, CoreJJ surpasses Xmithy and is 8th in total games played in North America. Congratulations, CoreJJ.
yeah, he's really moving up in all of the leaderboards. Such a legendary career here in North America. He's going to want to play several more games in the LTA playoffs here if he's going to make the most of it. Got a reverse sweep here. Then the winner of this plays C9. But this is 100 Thieves' last job.
Or
One
I don't think this is going to be the last
last
job.
heist.
I think they get another job after this, and that would be
One more
to
job,
fight.
actually.
Yeah. No, that was referencing the next job.
Yeah.
Is that they just accomplished this one. Now
Yeah,
one
I think
more
that
coming
this
up.
Team Liquid robbery, I think they're at this stage right now. They're outside the bank, and they're like, we got all the gold. So it's up to TL to be like, hey, get back here.
Every time they succeed, it will be one more job. Until they
true.
fail, in which case that's the last heist.
Yeah.
What if they win Worlds, Jed? Is that a failure?
I feel like if they win Worlds, they'd find a way to have one more job.
One more job afterwards, yeah. They'll do like a Red Bull tournament, something like that. As the hook comes in from CoreJJ, lands up on FBI. So early trades going in favor of Team Liquid right now. Not a bad way to start your level 1 1v1. Or 2v2, I should say. APA also taking some damage from Quid here, so we're just scrapping in the early game.
Yeah, just a definite stress test to see if anyone's going to fall over in the laning phase. You got to make sure that the team is still playing with their hands and brain.
As opposed to their feet.
I don't know. You got to check how tilted they are. Like if you're posturing in lane, make sure you're playing aggressively. If they're just going to cede the ground, then
You got to have confidence, is what we're saying here. For elimination game, all the pressure is on. Play with some confidence. Quid certainly has it. Moving up on the Ryze here, getting some damage onto APA, forcing his potions pretty early on. He's got the potion lead currently with his Ryze counter pick.
As the junglers are also pathing towards the same side here. Slight lead for River in the clear speed. So he's going to be able to get to that top Scuttle Crab a little faster. We'll see if any of the top laners or mid laners have a significant enough push to determine who can get that one.
yeah, I think it's important that both junglers are pathing towards top side. The Renekton Gangplank lane can get very volatile if the Renekton and GP want to play the barrel timeout game. But for now, Dhokla just quickly pushes it in and waits for the wave to reset. Has nice rage, so the lane is in a good state for Dhokla right now.
Yeah, good job here by Dhokla, able to crash the wave to be able to get his recall off with... Oh, actually, he cancels it, and let's see, because as you say, Sejuani will be there first, so River will be able to come over early, and River has used the second smite charge here for Krugs to finish the Krugs even quicker. And he wants to bounce down to bottom Scuttle Crab and not fight over the top Scuttle Crab because he won't have smite for it since he used it on his Krugs.
Also, Dhokla's getting pushed in, so maybe this was a call to say, you know what, Gangplank could get there a little faster. Dhokla's already half health. Let's just call it off.
I think it's a good bounce back here, a nice little reset. So they send their lane swap, get that thing going early on, get FBI over there. FBI's going to get there pretty quickly too. I think the timing looks quite nice. 400 Thieves. He is going to at least get into experience range of that.
Now CoreJJ is actually in some trouble. Ooh, looks for the dredge line onto the wall, finds a River there instead. So that's flash burn from the Nautilus.
Surprise Sejuani when you're looking for a wall.
Yeah.
Definitely a proactive lane swap here by 100 Thieves, even though the lanes seem to be going all right. But they're just maybe looking to neutralize this early game a little bit and get to the late game scaling stage.
And the way that they did it, they got a lot of money here into FBI. So it was kind of nice with that big bounce back wave that Dhokla had prepared for him to go right into the hands of the Sivir. And his coal purchased on reset, so already working down on that one as well.
Generous Renekton.
Slices in, dices out, gets some damage onto Yeon right there, who's trying to catch that wave here and keep it frozen. Dhokla's trying to catch or make sure that that one collapses in. As now the wave slow pushing on the top side here. They got a lot of range minions, so see if FB and Eyla are able to do anything with that. Meanwhile, Quid and APA, I don't think it's they're allowed to have full health bars when they're in lane versus each other.
Definitely an ego check right there, but Quid is winning pretty handily on the CS. I will say, one of APA's better champions is the Taliyah, so it's got to feel pretty good for Team Liquid to have him on that pick in this Elimination Game 3.
And that little skirmish victory is big for Quid, because he gets to push in the rest of the wave and go for his recall. And he already had his boots purchase here, so a lot of this wave is just going into the dirt. APA forced back. A lot of those minions just going down. No experience, no gold. And Quid, again, we said he was powerful last game. It has just been an exceptional series from him. Both him and River really shining through 400 Thieves today.
Yeah, and a massive wave crashing into Impact here, missing a couple CS, but more importantly, a plate goes over to FBI and Eyla. So really trying to capitalize on that. Dhokla is in.
Is he able to get out? Core uses the heal to get move speed. That forces Flash out of Dhokla. So well done, Team Liquid support.
Yeah, always trying to eke out as much experience and gold as you can when you're on this weak side top lane.
Yeon's done a great job freezing this wave.
Yeah, is going to bounce back. And now with the last little move, and so they go for their swap back. 100 Thieves once again. Nicely done from them.
Impact is sitting on a call and a glowing mode as his GP item so far. The least efficient item in the game. He had the money. May as well get the moat. I mean, some breakpoint in there with barrels.
It's another benefit of going for lane swaps versus Gangplank. He doesn't get as many last hits, so not quite as much generation from the passive extra gold as well. But they've matched back up now. So it's back into the 1v1 on top lane as 100 Thieves will be able to secure their first objective.
Nice from the Thieves as FBI is taking some damage right there. But I got to ask Jatt, how long is it cooldown for the W, the remove scurvy for Impact? Because the 5%, you know, really, the longer the ability,
I mean,
the more it is.
Champions to build the glowing moat, I got to say GP's probably one of the better ones.
Right.
So, yeah, because the powder cake recharge time is going to get reduced as well as the remove scurvy. And then also just being able to parlay creeps and getting a little bit of serpents and extra gold slightly more frequently. I mean, I'm just saying the benefits of CDR and all of his abilities, but it does work well with him.
Exactly.
The answer to the question is 20 seconds.
20 seconds, hey, 5% off 20 seconds ain't too bad. Thank you, Kobe, for keeping on track, keeping on subject.
Are you sure it's 20 seconds now and he has the moat? When he sold it, the moat's gone.
Wait, what?
So it is 20 seconds. It used to be lower.
He did, in fact, sell that mode. That is interesting.
But he has haste on Sheen, so we're out of control.
This mode, well, it builds in. Does it? Now I'm trying to remember.
He didn't sell the moat. He just
there we go. Yeah, there we go. That would have been silly. But while we were investigating the moat situation, we did see River go for a Glacial Prison mid. APA flashed away from it, so no Summoner Spell Flash on the mid laner for Team Liquid. Meanwhile, Impact is actually doing pretty well in the 1v1, although Dhokla fancies a 1v1 himself. Goes for the dominance. Impact standing his ground. The
Nowhere to
missile
go.
barrage doing massive damage here as one more parlay. No, Dhokla heals up off of the wave. Weaver's wall coming in here from APA. A little backup for Impact. First blood to Team Liquid.
Crocodile Tamer Impact. They get their 1v1 rematched up, and he's able to get the kill here with the assistance of his teammates.
Quid and River thinking about something here. Dhokla would be up with TP in 7 seconds. The core TP's in first.
And now the engage onto Quid. CoreJJ's taking a lot of damage here, but depth charge did land. It doesn't matter. River's the one that goes down. Team Liquid catch out 100 Thieves' jungler while they were confident to walk forward. Team Liquid thinking that they can find even more. Eyla's trying to walk away. Flash forward from Impact. Bailout will not be enough. That's feats of warfare for Team Liquid.
Are Team Liquid back now? When they need it, they clutch out a couple of fights around these grubs, get the top kill first, then they teleport CoreJJ on over, and they force a couple of more kills, over 1,000 gold lead really early on, getting the 3 kills for themselves. Really what Team Liquid need in this series.
It really is. I mean, it all starts with Impact having the Sheen and just mauling Dhokla in this 1v1. The Sheen builds out of the glowing moat. So very useful conversation we had to set up this moment. And yeah, Dhokla is just trying to stall, but knows he's dead, gets enough experience. The first blood goes over. I think it's what happens after that is more surprising to me here as well. Dhokla definitely doesn't like getting solo killed. CoreJJ teleporting in, and River and Quid just thinking that they can take on the world, but not being able to.
Ooh, and it was actually the Q being a little early from River right there. Maybe they actually kill CoreJJ if that's timed correctly. Tough to know, but either way, we see Team Liquid much better start here. Is back to live. Looks like Glacial Prison did go out, and Yeon is able to dodge that one.
Could we just check that glowing moat builds in a Sheen? Just to
No,
make
I was
sure?
going to meme on you with the exact gold cost afterward, but we don't want to keep that going.
Well, I'm happy that you show restraint here, Kobe. As another 1v1 in the top side. Cannon Barrage is coming off cooldown shortly for Impact here. He's just trying to get the wave first as Dhokla's chasing him around, waiting out the timer for Dominus. Dhokla has a TP coming into his lane, but he gets a solo kill first. APA with Unraveled Earth. Seismic Shove knocks Dhokla back, but Dhokla's a big crocodile. Still looking for more damage here as CoreJJ now making it an extended 3v1. Dhokla buying so much time. He already got his solo kill. Team Liquid will answer back, but that's a lot of time invested by Team Liquid.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily look like 100 Thieves is getting much back on the other end. So good job by Dhokla getting the solo kill. He won the barrel minigame that time, breaking the barrel before Impact could pop it on him and gets the kill. But if you look at the rest of the waves, Team Liquid still has completely fine tempo on the map.
Definitely looking good for them, especially with the cross-map possibilities available. Okay, so they do just teleport Quid up to the top side now. He's got his Realm Warp available for 100 Thieves, and still the possibility of trying to get the fight afterwards. APA is going to arrive to get this wave. And it looks like the teleport from the spellbook Sejuani is used to the bottom half of the map here from River. So many spellbooks in this game, actually.
Depth charge used here onto FBI. They're looking at the Sivir right now. Spell Shield was available, so FBI just walks away just fine. Now Impact, though, in some trouble here on the bottom side. Already used the remove Scurvy, so the Sejuani passive will lock him down, but
Fast, though.
pretty fast. Yeah, in the river, just running away. Had the phage completed, so uses the move speed boost to just run away.
Yeah, good job by Impact escaping up to the rest of his team. It is going to mean that Dhokla gets the free push on bottom side while he makes his way back, though. Drag.
Yeah, that started up. This is going to be the second one for 100 Thieves here. So at the end of the day, they don't get the kill on the Impact, but I think pushing him out of that lane still gives them the space to start this one up. Now, can't they actually confirm it? Yeon is nearby, throws the Q at Eyla, though, not for the steal. As Yuuji, I mean, doesn't even have flash available, so can't get in the pit. That is second dragon to the Thieves.
They're probably pretty happy about this, trying to Ryze ult in for a kill.
Realm Warp straight onto Yeon, but the Keeper's verdict from Yuuji keeps his 80 carry safe. Team Liquid actually turn it back around here because the ultimate from Varus landed onto Quid, but now it's right back onto Yacht. He walked forward. Glacial Prison by Space. Quid takes him down. Team Liquid in full retreat as a scrap in the mid lane gives 2 kills to 100 Thieves.
Eyla with the clutch ult, and then APA also has to escape with a sliver.
Ooh.
As Dhokla flashes in to a seismic shove.
All right, 100 Thieves. Woo. They do have the grubs available on the map, but River's actually bottom side since Impact is still pushing there. And Quid might once again be this hope for 100 Thieves. The Ryze can scale into some nice side lane later, and they're looking to make the play on Impact now.
Yeah, we don't get a chance to catch our breath here because these teams are just high-octane League of Legends. Flash forward from Impact, takes the kill onto Quid. Impact holds his ground. Oh, but River takes out the barrel, will get the kill in response. It's actually the redemption snipe from Eyla. But Impact makes them work for it.
2 solo kills this game for Impact's GP. He's trying to get the outplays to pull Team Liquid over the finish line. But how does every Team Liquid 100 Thieves game look like this? It looks like Team Liquid wins the first fight, then a big crazy fight happens in the mid lane, and somehow 100 Thieves equalizes the gold. But now Team Liquid trying to fight back a little bit as Impact gets another solo kill.
And we heard from Coach Spawn what they've been working on, a lot of things, but one of them trying to really nail Impact's first 8 minutes in the game here. So I'd say early game gone all right for Impact, all things considered.
The first solo kill would have been right after that laning phase and all the lane swapping that happened, so well done by him, but we might have another pincer move here.
River's frontlining right now as Eyla throws in damage, flashes in, Eyla catching out Yeon yet again, depth charge though. Buys a lot of space for Team Liquid. River now in some trouble here as Yuuji continues to chase. APA throwing out the volley over the wall. Seismic shove onto Quid. Yuuji still in there. And the dredge line lands. Bailout will not be enough. APA on a rampage as Team Liquid get another kill.
These seismic shoves from APA, he's constantly getting 100 Thieves members back into dangerous spots. Again, we mention it every time, but the Taliyah, he has put so much time into onto this champion. He's 10 stacks Dark Seal, 4 kills for himself, and he really, as well as Impact, is showing up here.
Yeah, doesn't want his season to be over by any means. He's been involved in so much. He doesn't necessarily eat a bunch of farm this game, but he has been right there for every single fight.
As you can see, the land economy snapshot, APA actually not even that far ahead of Quid, but still ahead, as Impact is actually the one with the biggest lead right now for Team Liquid. Not even full 1,000 in their favors. APA pushes Eyla out, but the Herald has been started up by Team Liquid. No members of 100 Thieves in the neighborhood means that that will be secured by Yuuji, as APA now spots out River. Threaded volley blind into the brush, but does see the Sejuani. Glacial Prison lands as Quid realm warps in for an easy kill. 100 Thieves catch APA.
Really well set up by River there. Chains the CC long enough for the slow realm warp to come in, and then also giving the kill over to Quid. For everything he's done in the early game, once this turret goes down, Quid's going to have a gold advantage over his counterpart, APA.
Yeah, attacking the side lane. Really nicely done there by 100 Thieves. And Quid's not going to get solo gold on the tower because River needs to stick around to make sure that they get it here and they rush it down. They get it in time for their first turret, to count. So very nice from them, and it does set up.
He's fine.
He's able to get out just, just dandy.
Still doesn't have his first completed item. It's been a rough go for Dhokla here on the Renekton.
Meanwhile, Impact does have that Triforce completed. Has had it for a couple of minutes here. Dhokla did stop for the boots, so has the plated steel caps.
Exactly. Trying to get that early on is very big for the matchup. Does delay your first item, though, so honestly, if we're just going to see the rest of these side lane towers be the next points of aggression here, and look to make the pincer move with Taliyah wall ready once again for APA. Like, this is going to be a moment that determines a lot for the direction of this game, because third dragon for 100 Thieves could be huge, potentially, but if you win that fight, then you also can get a bunch of tower gold. I'm assuming Impact is going to be able to finish this one off by hand, no problem, since Dhokla is pretty far away. Gangplank gets that one, and he does have Gangplank ultimate ready, even though his teleport is desynced from Dhokla's. His ultimate is ready, and since he has the push, he actually has the earlier timer to even just walk.
He also finished the call, but he doesn't have time to get back and actually spend that gold. So yes, influx of gold, still at that one item spike here as Impact will walk down. Weaver's wall onto Quid right now, has the flash available, but will not flash into Yuuji's waiting arms. Instead, it's a TP coming in here from Dhokla. Quid's locking Yuuji down, Keeper's Verdict channeled, and misses! Dhokla's able to sidestep it. 100 Thieves take Yuuji's life. Flash out from CoreJJ. Team Liquid now have to retreat. Eyla with a handshake back onto CoreJJ. FBI is exhausted up, but still has damage. One last auto will get it. Impact now is walked down. Eyla, hostile takeover will land, but it's a little late. He does still fall. Bailout will not save the support's life. 100 Thieves will lose 1 for 2.
I mean, River wants to take this Drake, but FBI is very low. APA and Yeon might want to try and contest. Impact can teleport back in.
Yeah, I mean, but without Yuuji there for the Smite Steal, this looks like a third Dragon for 100 Thieves. Yuuji missing that Keeper's Verdict was the deciding factor right there. Poppy goes down, 100 Thieves get another objective.
Crocodile lying in wait, too, to see where they go after Crunch, but they go after Impact.
Has the flash available. FBI is able to spell shield, but Impact actually still takes it!
That's
the
3.
parlay damage, as Quid will turn it back. Yeon flashes the wall to survive Dhokla. What a play from Impact, though.
That's 3 solo kills for Impact on the GP, but it comes off the back of a disastrous play where I like the idea of Team Liquid. Get Quid out of the fight early, but they turn it around. A crucial miss. You cannot miss that Poppy ultimate in a game like this. Ends up leading to his demise and the Drake for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, that champion, well, hold on a second.
AP is able to
No
get
flash.
back on Dhokla
Maybe
here, but
another
now
solo
comes
kill.
River, chain CC, the Taliyah. Dhoklas out, gives the kill to the Sejuani. 100 Thieves get another pick on APA.
Another one. I feel like also the redemptions, can we say the redemptions from Eyla have been quite good? He healed up Quid in the last one as well. This one was kind of, wait a second, we're not even done with that.
Yuuji can kill Dhokla, but he can't get through River. Maybe CoreJJ can as well. They just say try and get past the Sejuani, but yeah, teleport coming in here. Keepers, or by the best presence, will keep Yuuji alive. Yeon now in some trouble. No flash available. The flash from Eyla with the exhaust means that now Team Liquid's AD carry's gone, and 100 Thieves just keep finding picks.
The crazier the game gets, the better it is for 100 Thieves because they seem to be
all the
one
way over
mind
here.
and Team Liquid is not.
Yeah, I mean, the wheels are falling off for Team Liquid at this point. 100 Thieves are about to make a third back-to-back-to-back pick here. First, it was APA, then it's Yeon, now it's Core. All the death timers desynced. Ooh, that is a lot of gold in the pocket of 100 Thieves off of those plays.
Does it matter what happens in the early game in these series? It feels
Not
like,
in this matchup.
It feels like 100 Thieves, they just keep on, pulling out these mid-game fights regardless of what else happens. So this one's not over. It's just that we have seen this story multiple times. 100 Thieves now, again, Dragon Soul point is ready for them. They are 2,000 gold up. The thing they do have to worry about is the Gangplank still. Impact has, gotten a decent amount of kills himself and has a decent amount of money to item power spike. So you have to be a little bit worried about some of these barrel chains and not walking all the way in. But 100 Thieves once again.
100 Thieves have the top push. They'll get that top turret, but the Herald is mid. I mean, can they actually take this turret after the fact? It's a big chunk, but 100 Thieves have the Sivir wave clear, so they deny the turret answer. 100 Thieves will just get that top outer turret for some damage on mid.
Yeah, I mean, to answer your Kobe question, your question, Kobe, about the early game not mattering, 100 Thieves, they're fighting again.
You know what matters? Around 20 minutes here. If you get picks, if you get kills, that's a big objective that you can claim afterwards. Dhokla was looking for one of those.
This is the 100 Thieves that we saw in Split 1 and early Split 2. Then they had that big slump in the murky middle of the year. But the best version of 100 Thieves just keeps fighting. No matter what, they keep fighting and they'll find a way to start winning those fights.
20 kills in 21.5 minutes so far. Yeah, I'd say that that's a lot of fighting happening in this game.
Yeah, Quid and Dhokla both kind of juking out the Poppy ultimate was, a big moment, not being able to hit that one. And since they won that fight, they really just push forward with that momentum. Now they've got mid push. They can translate this over to full Otacon control. I know it makes you nervous, but they're in a really good position. They have 3 dragons for themselves. Looks like they're not going to risk anything here quite yet. And they're going to wait until there's a moment like, oh, we get a pick, or Team Liquid are completely out of position to truly force it. And they can force those. I mean, Quid is almost level 16 on the Ryze. We kept on mentioning early game how powerful his split push can get. Yeah. He's almost to level 16. He does have his Realm Warp, and if they can set up the map in a little bit more beneficial of a way, then they can actually force some sort of Otacon play.
Yeah, I think that they want to make sure Otacon doesn't get stolen by Varus GP bursting it down really fast, but it's Mountain Soul that's up in 40 seconds for that fight. So I think as long as 100 Thieves has some vision in that area to prevent a sneak, it's all about trying to control this mid lane, bot river, and Mountain Drake.
Team Liquid, in the same brush that they were last game. Not able to land the seismic shove onto River right there, but Team Liquid still trying to control the approach to that Dragon. 20 seconds, 100 Thieves now grouped up as 5. We got a Nayram front to back, as now we're looking at approaches from the River angle as well. River will walk forward. Trying to create some space here against Yuuji, against Yeon, as now APA could look for the flick back again. If you just catch any of those carries, you can just 100-0 them and win the fight.
And you're kind of waiting for either a Poppy ult to fly through or a Taliyah ult to section off the fight and give someone from Team Liquid to combo.
Speaking of, Weaver's Wall lands onto Eyla. No flash available, but just heal for the movement speed and walks away. Now 100 Thieves don't have their support nearby, so Team Liquid are going to try and regroup to take the Dragon space. Glacial Prison lands, and now it's on to the jungler. River's down. 100 Thieves just losing their front line. Dhokla flashing in, looking for a hostile takeover. Flash by every member of Team Liquid. Impact will be the answer. So that's one that falls, and Romorph in. CoreJJ and APR get chased down. Quid was untouched in the fight and can pick up another kill on APA. Team Liquid, it started off so good, but Quid turning it on its head. Yuuji still waiting in the wings. Looking for damage on the Quid, but he's just got too much health. That is a Ryze with Rod of Ages with Seraphs. You cannot kill him. 100 Thieves hold the line.
Everyone on Team Liquid gets so low, even though they get more kills in the fight, so they can't immediately take the Drake. Now 100 Thieves is already kind of back on the map. FBI got to push in mid. Quid's pushing in bot, can also teleport back. We could see a run back of this fight almost immediately.
And if you run it back, that fight is going to be even better for 100 Thieves. So this is desperation mode for Team Liquid. Yuuji does at least have a real flash ready on Poppy.
No ultimate available, though, so you're not knocking River out of that pit. If 100 Thieves want to start this, they might just be able to finish it. Team Liquid got to find a way to walk in. Watch APA here. It's a little split from the team, so is Impact. Team Liquid on the approaches to these objectives have struggled. 100 Thieves currently are holding the line together. It's got to be Yuuji walking in. It's got to be CoreJJ finding the hooks. It's got to be APA finding the flicks. But 100 Thieves so far are just not giving them the opportunities. They're kiting back. Team Liquid have Impact in a pit. Misses the barrel. Not able to land there onto FBI as 100 Thieves not fully bursting down the Dragon. They're just waiting for Team Liquid to stop up, and it's Yeon that walks up into River melee range. Quid can free fire. Team Liquid again on an approach to Dragon will falter. 100 Thieves again will get away with the team fight win.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get away with a Mountain Soul and a Baron and an Otacon. Like
it's the triple play.
That's the triple.
There's actually too much health on all these objectives. They get all of them, like Mountain Soul and Baron and Otacon. They robbed the bank, and the bank had like extra gold and rewards inside of it.
I think they brought a couple backpacks. They're just going to keep moving to the left.
They robbed the bank and got tipped on the way out here. Baron taken, Otacon taken, Dragon Soul taken, Team Liquid's chances taken. 100 Thieves are stealing it all.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, time from Soul to all three being taken is like a minute at most.
They synced up the timing that all of them are on the map, and they just get all the rewards at once. You have to feel like that's going to wrap it up.
I mean, yeah, watch Yeon and APA, the two carries of Team Liquid. I mean, CoreJJ's off on the side.
Well, I'm watching Quid.
Engage.
Quid solos APA. Watch Quid on the Ryze move up and just solo this guy. He moves past his spells, deleted.
He is, but Yeon got point blanked by River's ultimate. No, Poppy wasn't in front of him. GP wasn't in front of him.
So
no
they got completely outplayed on both sides.
On both sides. Both carries. I was watching the AD, you're watching the mid. Neither one of them. But you could tell Yeon was probably expecting something else to happen. He was expecting people to be in front of him. And I don't really see a universe, the Doctor Strange moment, where Team Liquid comes back from this because they're down Soul, Baron, Otacon, and to own the series, Kobe.
So many of the series between 100 Thieves and Team Liquid have been sweeps. 3-0 one way, 3-0 the other, and this time around it's looking like 100 Thieves are going to get revenge for what happened at Split 1 finals here. Not the story we expected, not the form we expected these teams to be in either, but it's happening all the same. Team Liquid are faltering, and 100 Thieves are surging in Split 3.
Looking like that last dance is going to continue.
One more job.
They want Cloud9 to be their next dance partner.
C9's getting their dancing shoes on, getting ready for that one. Again, it's going to be a gauntlet next week. Whoever's in that match will have to win 3 series to take the North Championship. But I mean, it starts with this win here for the Thieves right now as they look for another pick onto Yeon. He has a cleanse available, not going to use it immediately because there was not follow-up. So Team Liquid's AD carry will just stand his ground. Same cannot be said for the turrets. They are starting to fall as Impact will at least get one on the bottom side.
Yeah, good objective bounty to be able to take, but these turrets are very difficult for Team Liquid to defend. Yeon needing a lot of time to cut through people with that attack speed Varus build, and he's just not getting it with how quickly 100 Thieves is approaching these fights.
Impact's committing to the split right now. He actually goes for a tier 2 turret, starts hitting that one. Quid will back and answer that one now as Team Liquid down 7,500 gold, plus that Dragon Soul, plus the Otacon Flowers. It's going to be a miracle for them to find something, either somebody egregiously out of position on 100 Thieves' side, or something like Yuuji finding the wall stun. You know, APA finding the seismic shove, Yeon finding the Chains of Corruption. One of these abilities has to pick somebody out of position.
Yeah, but Quid and FBI, I mean, Quid's just playing with no limits. FBI's playing extremely safe. Quid's a tank in his own right with the items that he has right now, plus the unpopped elixir for when that next fight does pop break out.
Yeah, I think DL really need a miracle. They got to pray. They actually have to have already prayed in the past as well. For
Continual prayer.
Yeah, for that one to work in time. And Quid, the god of the side lanes.
The phase rush plus Cosmic Drive. He gets the Keeper's Verdict out of Yuuji, sidesteps that. Yuuji still in trouble. Realm Warp forward. Quid, what are you doing? Okay. Doesn't actually go through with it. That would have been a very ambitious ult, but I think he sent a message.
That would have been crazy if he realm warps into the whole
That would be mega aura.
Yeah, they all just run away.
He literally runs down the whole team. Get back here.
I mean, Quid's feeling it right now, dude. 6-2-6. We went into this series wanting to highlight his melee champions. He finally pulled them out last series, but it's been all about the mages this time around, and he's looking solid on them.
Turns out it wasn't about the champions. It's just about playing better.
I mean, he's just good.
He's just a good player.
Quid is just good.
Having a good authority. Quid, good at League of Legends. This is Dhokla trying to show just how big this Renekton is right now. With 3 items completed, walks up into 3 members of Team Liquid, takes away a ward, and Team Liquid just have so few safe spaces left on the Rift. A minute until Elder Dragon, a minute and a half until Baron. I mean, they lost that soul fight, but I think they're going to have to take another one, and this one's not going to be as close as that last fight, given how many stats 100 Thieves have picked up.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're kind of waiting for the Elder and then the next spawn of Baron. No triple play available. They'll have to settle for Elder Baron. Also very potent and nearly impossible to come back from. But they have such a big lead. I feel like the patience, weirdly enough, that 100 Thieves has been some of their best moments in this series. They're starting the objectives and just waiting for Team Liquid to approach. Waiting, and then finding the right moment to snap engage. Whereas Team Liquid has never been able to find those moments to engage in this series.
Yeah, 100 Thieves a really good turn off of objectives. Sejuani ult, they can follow chases with Ryze, Realm Warp. You know, Renata's very good if you're trying to face check into the champion. So they've got full vision coverage leading up to the Elder fight for themselves through the jungle, and they actually Realm Warp on top of the dragon to start it even quicker.
Early Weaver's Wall from APA does spot it out as he's now face checking the brush yet again. River goes for the ultimate to CoreJJ. The hostile takeover lands onto 2, but now Dhokla's on the flank. He's exhausted up, but still the health bars of Team Liquid are falling. That's one down. FBI dies. Team Liquid still in full retreat. Big Dokes on the back line. Impact, the only member still wearing blue. Can't even flash the wall. Does get over it at the nick of time. Barely lives, but that is 4 tall on 100 Thieves.
And 100 Thieves have the minions. They're looking to complete the sweep on Team Liquid.
Dhokla continues the chase. Impact cannot even get back to his base. 3 members, 3 Thieves on the bottom lane, taking out that inhibitor. Impact just trying his best to get back to the turrets, and Dhokla not allowing him to. The chase continues, but the heist is done. The final chapter of their rivalry is written in blue blood. 100 Thieves get the job done. 100 Thieves take down their rivals. They're looking at the turrets next, but Team Liquid has respawned. They get one last chance to defend. 4v4, Thieves in the base of Team Liquid, trying to hold the line. Yeon and APA are free firing right now, but Yuuji's already low on health. 100 Thieves have Dhokla nearby, jumping in onto APA, has the ultimate available yet again. APA is caught out, APA almost goes down, still lives for now. Handshake misses, Dhokla just buying time for the Thieves to hit the Nexus. There you have it! 100 Thieves continue their lower bracket run!